Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening we'll be live streaming from the Mulholland Field here in Hutchinson. It's HARC Youth Baseball in the Pony League Division as the red team, takes on the gray team. Hi everybody, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupin. We welcome you aboard for this evening's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupin. We'll be back with the first pitch right after this. The great team to lead things off here in the top half of the first inning. Leading off, the pitcher Luke Wilson. Batting second and playing shortstop, Barrett Schuba. Batting third, the catcher Trenton Temperio. In the cleanup spot and playing first base, number 7, Brock Schuba. Batting fifth and in center field, Eli Friend. Batting sixth and playing second base, J.J. Johnston. Batting seventh and playing third base, Trip Sharp. Batting eighth in left field, Jake Johnson. Batting ninth and in right field, Hayden Metz. And batting 10th, the designated hitter, Denver Workman. Our live stream today being brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebly Mahalovan White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Just about set to go. Luke Wilson to lead things off for the gray team. Defensively for the red team, it's John Vans out in left, Alex Edwards in center, and Lucas Mathias in right. Around the horn, Noah Lyon playing third, Parker Hoff playing short, Adam Thomas playing second, and Devin Phillips Smith playing first. There's the first pitch on the way, and therefore a strike to Luke Wilson. That's Carson Scott pitching and Aiden Ewing catching for the red team. Now the 0-1 to Wilson. A little high and inside, even things up at 1-1. Again, we're here at the Mulholland Field. Whether you're watching live here on the South Union Township Sports Network Facebook page or on tape delay on Atlantic Broadband or Armstrong Cable, I welcome you aboard as Scott finds the strike zone again. Takes the count to 1-2 to Luke Wilson. Scott working quickly. 1-2 pitch fouled back there by Wilson. Count remains 1-2. 308 down the left field line, 310 to straightaway center field, and 296 down the right field line here at the Mulholland Complex. Now the 1-2 again from Scott to Wilson. Fastball, swing and a miss, strike three. So a good start for the red team as Scott mows down Wilson. And we have our first out here in the top half of the first inning. And I'll bring up Barrett Schuba, the shortstop. Scott another fastball, that one off the plate. 1-0 to Schuba. Two Schubas in the lineup for the gray team. Barrett at the plate and Brock Schuba in the cleanup spot playing first base. Next pitch from Scott, fouled back. Evens up the count to 1-1. Their dad's the head coach, Brian Schuba. 1-1 now. Carson Scott to Barrett Schuba. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. Takes us to 1-2. Couple of call-ups for the red team. Noah Lyon playing third base and Alex Edwards in center field. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses high and inside. Good turnout for the Pony League division this year here at HARC. 5 teams. 2-2 on the way. Fouled off here on the near side. Count remains 2-2. But ask for a better night for Pony League baseball. Bright sunny skies. Game time temperature around 70 degrees. Actually a little cooler than normal for this time of the year. Early summer. Swing, get a miss, strike three. So 2 up, 2 down for the gray team here in the top half of the first inning as Scott able to strike out both Luke Wilson and Barrett Schuba. And that'll bring up Trenton Temperio, the catcher for the gray team. Temperio batting from the right side. Facing the righty Carson Scott. First pitch on the way. Check swing. Temperio did not go around. And the count at 1-0. Busy week for youth baseball in the area. The playoffs also ongoing this week for the under 10 and under 12-year-old divisions. There's a rocket in a left center field from Temperio in the gap between Edwards and Vance. Temperio on his horse on his way to second. Relay coming in. And it's a stand-up, two-out double for Trenton Temperio here in the top half of the first inning. So a nice hit there from Trenton. And the great team in business with 2 outs, with Brock Schuba coming to the plate. The lefty against the righty Carson Scott, who now operates out of the stretch. He'll glance back at Temperio over at second. He heads back to the bag. First pitch, and therefore a strike to the lefty Brock Schuba. They count at 0-1. Again from the stretch, Scott. That one hit on the ground and through, getting past Adam Thomas into right field, and also gets by Matthias out in right as well. The relay comes in from Alex Edwards, but it's a double for Brock Schuba, an RBI double in that. Driving in Trenton Temperio, and the gray team striking first, leading 1-0. That'll bring up number 1, Eli Fred. First pitch swinging, a little nubber going back to second and backing up and making the catch. Adam Thomas for the 3rd out of the inning. But the great team getting a couple of extra base hits from Temperio and Schuba, and it's Schuba who drives in Temperio, and the great team off to a 1-0 lead. But at the bottom of the first here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Get our live stream today brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes. United Bank, Davis & Davis attorneys at law. South Union Township supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists, SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebly Mahalovan White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Back here at the Mulholland Field at Hutchinson, the red team coming to bat here in the bottom half of the first inning. Let's set their lineup. Leading off the first baseman, number 10, Devin Phillips Smith. Batting second and playing second base, number 5, Adam Thomas. Batting third, the pitcher, number 1, Carson Scott. In the cleanup spot and playing shortstop, number 2, Parker Hoff. Batting fifth and catching, number 8, Aiden Ewing. Batting sixth in left field, John Vance. Lucas Matthias in right field batting seventh. He's wearing number 9, Noah Lyon. Batting eighth and playing third base, and Alex Edwards in center field batting ninth. Defensively for the gray team, it's Luke Wilson on the mound, Trenton Temperio catching. The defense has Jake Johnson in left, Eli Friend in center, and Hayden Metz in right. Trip Sharp playing third, Barrett Schuba playing short, J.J. Johnson playing second base, and Brock Schuba playing first base as Luke Wilson finishes up his last couple of warm-up throws. And a little throw down there from Temperio to Barrett Schuba, who's covering the bag. And the great team getting a run in the top half of the first inning as Brock Schuba drove in Trenton Temperio. Back-to-back doubles for those two in the top half of the first inning. Now Philip Smith will lead off the bottom of the first here for the red team. Wilson on the mound, set to go. And Wilson and Temperio, the battery for the gray team. Now Philip Smith in the batter's box. And we'll get this bottom of the first inning underway from the Mulholland Field. First pitch on the way, and this one popped up by Philip Smith. And calling everybody off there, the shortstop Barrett Schuba to retire Smith for the first out of this bottom of the first inning. And I'll bring up Adam Thomas, the second baseman for the red team, wearing number 5. Thomas crowding the plate a little bit there for the red team, deep in the batter's box. First pitch from Wilson, low and in the dirt. You count at 1-0. First of 2 here from the Mulholland Field. Nick Barczyk will have the nightcap for you. Now the 1-0. Again, misses there to bring the count to 2-0. Jason Scott, the head coach of the red team. We told you Brian Schuba, the head coach of the gray team. 2-0 pitch, and therefore a strike on the inside corner. Takes the count to 2-1. Luke Wilson to Adam Thomas. Now the 2-1 on the way, and this ball chopped to short. Barrett Schuba there. A little throw over to first in time to brother Brock to retire Adam Thomas, 6-3 for the second out of this bottom of the first inning. And I'll bring up Carson Scott. Scott, the starting pitcher for the red team here today. Steps into the batter's box. First pitch from Wilson, and Scott fouls it off into the fence. Count 0-1. Carson's brother Caleb, attending Penn State Fayette, just wrapped up his freshman season. Still playing for the Uniontown Legion team this year as well. 0-1 pitch on the way, a little high. Evens up the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 from Wilson. High again, takes the count to 2-1. Good crowd on hand here as well. Checking out the action. That pitch misses low. Takes the count to 3-1. Wilson to Scott with 2 outs, and the gray team leading the red team 1-0. As we work here in the bottom of the first inning, 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Scott. We go full to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch on the way, and this ball lined, and getting a piece of it there was Trip Sharp, the third baseman, but Sharp unable to haul it in. That was a well-hit ball there from Scott. We'll give him an infield single. The defense was actually playing way deep on that left side, both Schuba and Sharp on the back edge of the infield. Now Parker Hoff coming to the plate with Scott on first. He's going already. Pitch was low. Throw down to second. Not in time. A stolen base for Carson Scott. There was no hesitation at all there from Carson. Running quickly, getting into scoring position. Again, the gray team scored their run with 2 outs after Scott struck out Luke Wilson and Barrett Schuba to start the inning. Temperio and Brock Schuba back-to-back doubles to bring home a run in that top of the first. That one hopping away there from Temperio, and jogging down to third now is Scott. So Scott doing a nice job on the base paths, already getting down to third. And the count 2-0 now. Wilson to Parker Hoff. And the 2-0 pitch, and therefore a strike. Takes us to 2-1. Wilson now a clean look at Scott over a third. 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses low below the knees. Takes us to 3-1. Scott was halfway down home. And the count now full of 3-2. Now the payoff pitch here to Hoff is low and in the dirt for ball 4. Now put runners on the corners here for the red team. And then heading down to second, they're going to try to get a little rundown situation for Scott to score. They're going to succeed doing that as Scott scores on the play, and they'll tag out Hoff on the base paths, but they do get Scott to score on the play, getting Hoff hung up there between first and second. So the red team able to knot things up at 1 here at the gray team after 1 here on the South Union Township Sports Network. In our live stream here today, brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists, SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebley Mahalovic and White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. The gray team will have J.J. Johnston, Trip Sharp, and Jake Johnson coming to the plate here in the top of the second. Moving now to the top of the second, hitters 6, 7, and 8. Check that. Yes, 6, 7, and 8 due up here for the gray team. J.J. Johnston, Trip Sharp, and Jake Johnson. And the first pitch missing high. A check swing. Johnston did not go. Count at 1-0. Carson Scott starting his second inning of work on the mound here for the red team. 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss from J.J. Johnston. Count now even at 1-1. That pitch misses there to JJ. Count out 2-1. Yeah, nice to see the participation still strong in this 13 to 14-year-old division. Next pitch from Scott to Johnson. The 2-1 misses. Count out 3-1. A lot of times you see the numbers start to dwindle after Little League's done. There's actually more Pony League teams here in HARC, 5, than there are under 12 Little League teams at 4 this year. As the 3-1 misses there to Johnston. He draws a walk here to start the top half of the second inning. Now Trip Sharp coming to the plate. Throw over to first. Head first slide back safely there from J.J. Johnston. They'll play the championship game in the under 12 division on Friday. We'll have that one for you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Pitch in there for a strike to Trip Sharp, 0-1. Playoffs also ongoing in the under 10 division as well. 0-1 to Trip Sharp, swing and a miss. Count now 0-2. The Pony League regular season still going on for a couple more weeks. Final day of regular season play, July 8th. Playoffs will take place the following week. Next pitch on the way, misses there. Count out 1-2. The games they got rained out here on Monday will be played tomorrow. So back-to-back action, and there's a ground ball through on the left side between Hoff and Lyon into left field. Johnston on his way to third. Into second goes Tripp Sharp. Relay comes in, not in time. That's the third double of the game for the Gray team. It's Imperio, Brock Schuba, now Tripp Sharp with doubles so far. And after the J.J. Johnston walk, he's now down at third. And you have two on and nobody out here for the Gray team with Jake Johnson at the plate. Game tied at 1. First pitch misses high for ball 1. So a good opportunity here for the Gray team in the top of the second inning to make a little hay. Next pitch on the way. Misses there to Johnson. Got out 2-0. Scott to Jake Johnson. Hayden Metz in the on-deck circle for the Gray team. That ball chopped here on the left side. Could be a tough play. Fielded there by Hoff. And the throw over to first a little wide of the bag. Scoring on the play, J.J. Johnston. Tripp Sharp rounding third. He's headed home. Throw comes in, not in time. Gray get 2 across. Now down to third, Jake Johnson. He's safe. So on an infield ground ball, the Gray team picking up a pair of runs. As both J.J. Johnston and Tripp Sharp scoring on the play. And now Carson Scott on to talk to his, or check that, Caleb Scott on to talk to his brother Carson. Still nobody out, and Hayden Metz now coming to the plate with Jake Johnson now on third. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 now to Hayden Metz. Got the start in right field today for the Gray team. Swing and a miss, and now Metz behind 0-2. Well, the Gray team now up by a score of 3-1. Oh, 0-2 pitch, fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Scott to Metz. Now the 0-2, and there for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Carson Scott. Comes at a big time. 3 straight Gray batters reaching base safely here in the top of the second inning. Now Denver Workman, the designated hitter, now at the plate. Scott's first pitch to Workman. This is high and inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Again misses. Count out 2-0. Gray team batting 10 here today. Red team batting 9. They had to call up again Edwards and Lyon for this one. A little shorthanded this week. Another pitch missing there to Workman. Now ahead 3-0. On the way, and therefore a strike takes us to 3-1. Top of the order, and Luke Wilson due up next. Carson's 3-1, and therefore a strike, and we go full with 3-2. A payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Carson Scott, who's now mowed down 4 in this game. Jake Johnson still down at third. 2 already across for the Gray team here on the top of the second. Gray leads at 3-1. Now Luke Wilson top of the order at the plate. First pitch well high there. Might have got away from Scott. 1-0 now to Wilson, who struck out swinging back in the first inning. Now the 1-0. And therefore a strike. Evens things up at 1-1 now. Scott to Wilson. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one almost hit Wilson. Well inside. Takes the count to 2-1. Two one on the way. This is low and outside. Count out 3-1. Three-one pitch, and this ball well hit in a deep left field. Vance backing up and able to hang on and make the catch. What a grab out there in left field from John Vance to end the inning. The Gray team picking up 2. Runs scored by J.J. Johnston and Trip Sharp. Went to the bottom of the second. Gray team leading the Red team 3-1 here in the South Union Township Sports Network. Get our live stream today brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists, SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebly Mahalav and White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Luke Wilson starting his second inning of work on the mound for the Gray team. Gray team leads the Red team 3-1. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupé. Nice to have you along with us for Pony League Baseball here from the Mulholland Field at Hutchinson. Aiden Ewing, John Vance, and Lucas Mathias due up for the Red team here in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch, swing, get a miss there from Ewing. Count at 0-1. Had at least a run scored so far in every half inning. See if the trend continues here for the Red team in the bottom of the second. 0-1 pitch, and therefore a strike. 0-2 now. Luke Wilson to Aiden Ewing. Now the 0-2 on the way. Just missed low and inside. Takes the count to 1-2. The Red team scoring their run in the bottom of the first inning. After Parker Hoff intentionally got caught in a rundown between first and second, which allowed the Red team to score Carson Scott, who was at third base. Next pitch, fouled off. That's going to go into the parking lots right behind us and bounce off a Uniontown police vehicle. I think Lieutenant Tom Kolensik here today from the Uniontown City Police Department watching the game. Count still 1-2. Wilson to Ewing. That one just lobbed. Might have got away from Wilson. Takes the count to 2-2. Now the 2-2 on the way. Just missed low. Got out full of 3-2, and that was close to strike three. Now Ewing back in the batter's box. Wilson's 3-2 on the way, and this one nubbed. And that one's going to be picked up. It would have rolled foul, but the catcher, Temperio, picking it up, and it'll be an infield single for Aiden Ewing. So a break there for the red team with nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Now John Vance, who had that nice catch out in left field to end the top half of the second inning, coming to the plate. The first pitch fastball, high for ball one. Count 1-0. Throw over to first. Head first slide back safely there from Ewing. Runner going, 1-0, and therefore a strike throw down to second, going wide of the base. And a stolen base there for Aiden Ewing as he gets into scoring position. The count now 1-1 to John Vance. That one again high and inside. Count now 2-1. And therefore a strike, and we're even at 2-2. That's in there for strike three, and that's the first strike out of the game for Luke Wilson. Retiring John Vance for the first out of this bottom half of the second inning. I'll bring up Lucas Mathias, red right fielder, batting in the seventh position. The red team's batting lineup. Now a little lob that's going to go into center field. That will allow Ewing to get down to third. Head coach Brian Schuba saying, guys, just run it in. Let's go. Minimize the damage. So now Ewing down at third. That one getting away from Wilson. Great team getting a nice bounce off the fence there, going right to the catcher, Temperio. The count 1-0 now to Lucas Mathias. Throw over to third. And Ewing back safely. Just one out here in the inning. Next pitch to Mathias, swing and a miss. Count 1-1. Wilson to Mathias. Next pitch on the way, misses low. Takes the count to 2-1. Two one, misses high. Count now 3-1. Now the 3-1 on the way, swing and a miss, and we're full of 3-2. Wilson to Mathias. And a 3-1 lead for the gray team over the red team as we work here in the bottom of the second. That pitch in there for strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Wilson. And now 2 away here in the bottom of the second with Noah Lyon coming to the plates. Lyon, a call up from the Little League division. Swing and a miss. Counted 0-1. Now the 0-1, swing and a miss, and Noah Lyon behind 0-2. Wilson again from the stretch. 0-2 to Noah Lyon. Low and in the dirt. Hops away there from the catcher, Temperio. And sliding into home safely, aiding Ewing. So the red team getting another one back to cut the lead to 3-2. As Ewing scores, so aggressive base running paying off again for the red team. And Lyon staying alive, fouling that one off. So the red team scored 2 runs without an RBI. You had Hoff intentionally getting a rundown in the first inning to score Scott. And Ewing scoring there on the pass ball. And Lyon with a high fly ball into right. And that one will drop and head back towards the wall before the relay comes in there from Hayden Metz. And throw down to second. A good relay coming in and barely safe at second, Noah Lyon. So the call-up Lyon. A well-hit ball there, a double into right field. And the red team staying in business with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. And they're back to within 1 with their second call-up. Now Alex Edwards coming to the plate. Nice when you can get production out of your call-ups. First pitch, 1 hops there to Edwards. So you have 7 players actually wearing red uniforms for the red team and 2 wearing the Carolina blue. Throw back down towards second, head for a slide and safely there again from Noah Lyon. Count 1-0 to Alex Edwards. 1-0 pitch. Again low and in the dirt, and Noah Lyon now will head down to third. So the red team once again using aggressive base running to their advantage. Next pitch to Edwards. Misses high. It's a 3-0 count to Alex Edwards batting from the number 9 position in the red team's batting order. Will step off, and now Lyon headed home, and the throw's going to go wide of the plates. And now you have 3 runs scored for the red team without an RBI. And 2 here in the bottom of the second inning. So you have the gray team, 1 run in the first, 2 in the second. Now the red team, 1 in the first, 2 in the second. And there's a 2-out walk issued to Alex Edwards. And I'll bring up the top of the order in Devin Phillips-Smith. Phillips-Smith stepping in. He pops up to the shortstop Barrett Schuba first time up. He'll take a pitch here, which misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the middle, knocked down there by the second baseman Johnston, who was unable to flip it to Barrett Shuba. We'll give Philip Smith an infield single to continue this inning for the red team. It'll be Adam Thomas coming to the plate. He's the 7th red player to bat here in this bottom of the second inning. 2 on, 2 outs. First pitch misses for ball 1 to Thomas, who grounded out 6-3 back in the first inning. 1-0, misses high and inside. 2-0 now. Adam Thomas will get a little talk here between Temperio and Luke Wilson. As head coach Brian Shuba will come out as well. Try to calm down his pitcher, Luke Wilson. After giving up that infield single to Aiden Ewing, appeared to settle down, had back-to-back strikeouts, sending down John Vance and Lucas Mathias before Noah Wilson doubled, Alex Edwards walked, and then Philip Smith an infield single. And again, aggressive base running has produced all 3 of the runs for the red team so far in this game. Adam Thomas at the plate. Counts 2-0. Wilson to Thomas. A 2-0 pitch, misses inside. Runners go again and advance. Edwards down to third. Philip Smith into second. First base now open with a 3-0 count to Adam Thomas. You need strikes right now if you're Luke Wilson. Walk loads the bases for Carson Scott. Step off, and here we go again. Edwards headed home, and he's going to be safe, and headed down to third is Philip Smith. So the red team now scored 4 runs without an RBI. And the red team is going to keep on doing that. The gray team can't stop it. Why wouldn't you? A 3-0 again here to Adam Thomas. The pitch misses high and inside for ball 4. That puts runners on the corners here again for Carson Scott. Red team now on top 4-3. Now 3 across here in this bottom of the second. Scott, an infield single, stole a base and scored a run first time up. Behind 0-1 here. That one might have been fouled off the mask of catcher Trenton Temperio. Head coach Brian Shuba checking Trenton. Appears to be okay. He'll remain in there. Certainly a nice night. Sheepskin Trail busy tonight. Folks walking around Hutchinson this evening as well. 0-1 now to Carson Scott, and that ball ripped on the left side, foul ball. Two strikes now on Carson Scott. Now the 0-2 misses inside and advancing down to second with no throw there, Adam Thomas. 1-2 on the way. A little check swing, pop up, going to the shortstop, Barrett Shuba, to end the inning. But the red team able to pick up 3 additional runs. They lead the gray team 4-3 after 2 here on the South Union Township Sports Network. In our live stream here today, brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists, that's WGI in Uniontown, and Zebley Mahalovan White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. What's that again? Oh, okay.
They're not the little leaguers. They play pony.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the heads up.
I just want you to think if he hit a dinger or something.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I got you. No problem. Yeah. Back for the top half of the third inning, Barrett Schuba, Trenton Imperio, and Brock Schuba coming to the plate for the gray team. Red team now a 4-3 lead over the gray team. Barrett Schuba struck out swinging first time up. Swings at the first pitch here and fouls it off. Now we'll head into the parking lot. Count at 0-1. Carson Scott starting his third inning of work on the mound here for the red team. 0-1, swing and a miss, and just like that, Barrett Schuba in an 0-2 hole. Now Scott's 0-2 on the way, and that one is going to be ruled strike three, but was not caught. They make the throw, not in time. It goes in the books as a strikeout, but Schuba safe at first. And a great team with a base runner here in the top of the third. With Trenton's Imperio coming to the plate. Scott working from the stretch. First pitch misses for ball one. This one's going. Might have a high-scoring game here tonight. Already at 4-3. Runner going here again. Throw down to second. Not in time. A stolen base for Barrett Schuba. Trenton's Imperio is at the plate. Double to left center field and scored a run first time up. Fouls off that one. Count 1-2 now. Scott, it's Imperio. Scott now 5 strikeouts so far in this game. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses high and inside. Again, hops away there from the catcher Ewing, allowing Barrett Schuba get down to third base. So Schuba has a good opportunity at striking out and scoring a run in the same inning. 2-2, well-hit ball on the ground, but fielded there by Thomas. Throw over to first in time to Philip Smith, but Imperio picks up an RBI. Driving in Barrett Schuba. The great team now tying this game up at 4. First pitch swinging here from Brock Schuba. Popped up, and the catch made there from Scott for a quick second out here in the top of the third. Now Eli Friend coming to the plate. Friend full out to the second baseman, Adam Thomas, to end the first inning. Base is now empty with that run coming across for the great team here in the top of the third. And Friend takes the first pitch for ball one from Scott. Scott with a straight wind and fire here. 1-0 on the way. Another hard ground ball to second. Adam Thomas solid there. Throw over to first to Philip Smith to retire Friend 4-3. So the great team picking up a run to tie this game up at 4 as we head to the bottom of the third here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Again, our live stream today brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and Agent David Hughes, United Bank. Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist, that's WGI in Uniontown. And Zebly Mahalovan White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Luke Wilson starting his third inning of work on the mound for the grade team. Be Parker Hoff, Aiden Ewing, and John Vance due up for the red team here in the bottom of the third. Game now tied at 4. First pitch misses low and inside from Wilson to Parker Hoff. Now the 1-0, swing and a miss. And we're even at 1-1. Now the 1-1 on the way. Good pitch there from Wilson. Now Hoff behind 1-2. 1-2 pitch, well hit there from Hoff into left field. Johnston on his horse, unable to come up with it. Ball goes back to the wall. Still motoring is Parker Hoff, and he'll stop at second for a stand-up double. Now the throw getting away, and Hoff went down to third. The throw is there in time, and Hoff retired. So give Hoff a double. Out at third. That's our first down here in the bottom of the third inning. Now Aiden Ewing coming to the plate. First pitch high and inside there to Ewing. Count at 1-0. Now the 1-0, swing and a miss. Count now even at 1-1. One on the way. And therefore a strike. 1-2 now to Aiden Ewing. Haven't had a half inning yet without a run scored. That one hops. Count even at 2-2 now. Wilson to Ewing. That one fouled off. Count remains 2-2. The sun's starting to set, things cooling off a little bit. here in Hopwood tonight. 2-2 pitch. Misses there, and we're full of 3-2. Payoff pitch. Old Nubber going to short. Barrett Shuba there. Throw over to first in time. Barely getting Ewing. 6-3. So Barrett to Brock, the Shuba brothers, coming through, retiring Ewing for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up John Vance. Vance struck out looking, first time up. A swing and miss here at the first pitch from Wilson. Haven't had an inning where we've had 3 up, 3 down. Could have it here in an unconventional sense. Count now even at 1-1 due to the fact he had Hoff that doubled and then on an errant throw trying to advance to third and was gunned down to third. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball catches the inside corner for a strike. Count now at 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch on the way. One hopper again. Blocked there by Temperio. Count now even at 2-2. 2-2 fastball misses. We're full of 3-2. Now the payoff pitch. That one's low for ball 4, so we still won't have a 1-2-3 half inning. Now Lucas Mathias coming to the plate. Mathias also struck outs back in the second inning. And watch for Vance to be aggressive on the base paths here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Wilson's first pitch to Mathias, swing and a miss. Count 0-1. See if they send Vance. A 1 pitch. Missed low, but Temperio getting a beneficial hop. Count now 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Count now 1-2. One-two pitch. This is low and inside. Count out 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So we do have our first half inning without a run scored. Red team unable to pick up anything in the bottom of the third, and after 3, we're tied at 4, gray and red. Pony League baseball here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Moving down to the top of the fourth inning, J.J. Johnson leading things off here for the gray team. Carson Scott still on the mound for the red team. Misses on the first pitch there to Johnston. Game tied at 4. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupé. Nice to have you along with us for Pony League Baseball here from the Mulholland Field. Pitching there for a strike to even up the count at 1-1. A little activity in the gray bullpen. 1-1 pitch. Misses there. It's Brock Schuba warming up for the gray team. Might see Brock on the mound in the bottom of the fourth, and that one nubbed foul and a check swing from Johnston. Count even at 2-2. 2-2 on the way. They're going to say that Johnston went around. The credit Scott with the strikeout, one away here in the top of the fourth. I'll bring up Trip Sharp. Sharp doubled and scored a run last time up for the gray team. First pitch here from Scott, high and inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. Pitch misses high and inside. 2-1 now to Trip Sharp. That one misses high and inside. Count now 3-1. Scott to Sharp. That pitch in there for a strike, and we're full of 3-2. Now the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And down goes Sharp, and back-to-back strikeouts for Carson Scott here in the top of the fourth. This game knotted up at 4. And Jake Johnson, who had an infield single and advanced all the way down to third on a couple of throwing errors at the plate, and quickly behind 0-1. Pitch in there for a strike, now 0-2. Breaking ball, misses high and inside. Count now 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way, going around. They're going to have to make the throw down to first. They'll actually just tag out. Johnson goes in the books as a strikeout as Scott strikes out the side, sending down Johnston, Sharp, and Johnson here in the top half of the fourth inning. So this game's still tied at 4 as we head to the bottom of the fourth here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Again, our live stream here today brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebley Mahaloff and White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys.
Pitcher.
Yeah, I know, I got it. I'm trying to see on the changes here. New pitcher for the gray team is Brock Schuba, number 7, and a number of changes in the infield. Eli Friend now playing first base. Luke Wilson playing second. Trenton Simperio playing short. J.J. Johnston is the new third baseman. Trip Sharp moves out to center field. And Luke Wilson now catching. I actually need to check on the second baseman now. We'll try to get all these changes clarified. Nonetheless, it is Brock Schuba pitching. And Noah Lyon leading off this bottom half of the fourth inning. I think it's Barrett Schuba actually playing second instead of Wilson over there. And there's a high fly ball down the line in right field that'll drop in. And Noah Lyon now heading down to second. Throw coming over. Was the tag there? No, it was not. Getting underneath the tag, Noah Lyon with a second double to right field here today. And the red team in business here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Now Alex Edwards at the plate. Edwards walked and scored a run first time up. Now swing and miss here at the first pitch from Brock Schuba. That was corrected. Lyon and Edwards were not call-ups. They're actually cross-ups playing on the Carolina Blue team here in the Pony League division. To fill in here on the red team. Got now 1-1 here to Edwards. One pitch, swing and a miss. Got now 1-2 from Schuba to Edwards. Now time called here by Edwards. One, two on the way. That one fouled off by Edwards. Count remains 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off again. Look out there. That was a rocket on the right side. Count 1-2 again. Lions still down at second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-2 pitch. Again fouled off by Edwards. Count remains 1-2. One, two again, high. Count even at 2-2. Stepping off there, Brock Schuba. That pitch in there for strike three. As Edwards goes down. First outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Now Devin Phillips Smith coming to the plate for the third time in this game. Phillips Smith popped up to the shortstop back in the first inning, infield single in the second inning. First pitch to him here, misses for ball one. The red team starting the third trip through their lineup here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And game tied at 4. Throw back down to second off the glove of Barrett Shuba. Don't see any activity in the red team's bullpen yet. Next pitch here to Phillips Smith. Fastball in there for a strike. Count now even at 1-1. Now Brock Shuba's 1-1 here to Devin Phillips Smith. Swing and a miss. Count out 1-2. One, two on the way. Just misses. Count now even at 2-2. Two pitch. Misses high. Count now full 3-2. And one out, bottom of the fourth. 4-4 game. Pony League division, gray and red. That one fouled off again by Phillips Smith. Count full of 3-2 again. Three-two pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So the second strikeout of the inning for Brock Shuba. Noah Lyons still on second, but now 2 outs. And Adam Thomas coming to the plate. Thomas grounded out 6-3 back in the first inning, walked and stole a base in the second. Shuba glanced back at Lyon at second base. First pitch and therefore a strike to Adam Thomas. Count at 0-1. Oh, 1 goes wide down to third. Goes Lyon, who's safe down at third. Count now even at 1-1. Check swing. I'm going to say that he won. I'm going to say yes, he did. Count now 1-2 to Adam Thomas. Shuba maybe a little throwaway there. Count now even at 2-2. A 2-2. Just missed on the fastball. Count now full of 3-2. A payoff pitch here to Adam Thomas. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Brock Shuba doing a solid job here for the gray team in the bottom of the fourth inning. 3 straight strikeouts of Alex Edwards, Devin Phillips Smith, and Adam Thomas. We've played 4, and this game now tied at 4. Gray and red team in the Pony League division here on the South Union Township Sports Network. In our live video stream brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebly Mahaloff and White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Moving to the top of the fifth, Hayden Metz leading things off for the gray team. The gray team and the red team tied at 4-2. Pitcher for the red team, Aiden Ewing, who finds the strike zone on the first pitch to Hayden Metz. Aiden Ewing and Carson Scott switching positions. Scott, who was pitching, now catching. And there's a little nubber going to second base. Thomas is there, can't come up with it. And Adam Thomas unable to make the play at second base. Hayden Metz safe. And now Denver Workman at the plate. Ewing now from the stretch. First pitch to Workman. Misses for ball one. Workman batting from the 10th position in the gray batting lineup. Struck out swinging first time up. Ewing's 1-0 here to Workman. And Workman with a line drive, and that one is going to drop in right in front of a diving effort there in center field from Alex Edwards. Relay comes in, throw down to third, not in time. Safe at third, Hayden Metz. Give Workman a single, advancing down to second on the throw. And the gray team with two on and nobody out here in the top half of the fifth. With their top of the order coming up, and Luke Wilson. Wilson started the game on the mound for the gray team, now catching. He's 0 for 2 today. Struck out swinging back in the first inning, flew out to John Vance in left field in the second inning, and takes ball one here from Aiden Ewing. So the table set here for the gray team and Wilson. Here in the top half of the fifth, runners on second and third, nobody outs. Now the 1-0 pitch misses to even up the count at 1-1. In our first of two tonight on the South Union Township Sports Network, Nick Barchak will bring you the nightcap. Breaking ball almost hitting Wilson, who had to duck out of the way of it. Count now 3-0. Ewing to Wilson. A walk will load the bases. 3-0 pitch, low and in the dirt for ball 4, and they're all loaded up for Barrett Schuba. Schuba struck out twice in this game, but on the second strikeout, the ball was dropped by the catcher Ewing, and Wilson was safe at, check that, Schuba was safe at first, ended up coming around to score. Trying to get something done here. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. And the red team needing some strikes now from Aiden Ewing. Ewing getting set with the 1-0 here to Barrett Schuba. Swing and a miss from Schuba. Count now even at 1-1. And we're here in the top of the 5th. 4-4 is the score. Step off there from Ewing. Grade team a run in the top of the 1st. Red answered back, run in the bottom of the 1st. Grade 2 in the top of the 2nd. Red came back with 3 in the bottom of the 2nd. Grade tacked one on in the top of the 3rd. We had scoreless innings in the bottom of the 3rd, top of the 4th, and bottom of the 4th. And there's a line drive going straight to center field. Caught there by Edwards. Quick relay coming in, and the runners holding their positions. So a nice job from Edwards out in center field, and no tag up from Metz down at 3rd. Now Trenton Temperio at the plate. Temperio a double to left center field and scored a run back in the 1st inning. Picked up an RBI on a 4-3 ground out in the 3rd inning. Now coming to the plate here with 1 out and the bases loaded in a 4-4 game in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Temperio. Swing and a miss. Throw down to first, off the bag, and out at first is Luke Wilson. So a nice gun down there from Scott to Philip Smith to retire Wilson for the 2nd out of the inning. That could be a huge out here in the top of the 5th. Count 0-1 here to Temperio, as they got Wilson napping off of first. 0-1 pitch, low and in the dirt. That's tough if you're Wilson, because you weren't going anywhere with Workman ahead of you on the base paths. Next pitch now to Temperio, and therefore a strike. Count now 1-2. Ewing to Temperio. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, just off the plate. Remember, the grade team had the bases loaded and nobody out. Schuba the fly out to center field. Wilson picked off a first. Now Temperio with 2 strikes on him here at the plate. Pitch on the way. Temperio, hard ground ball. Glove there by Lyon. Throw over to first. Unable to hang on to it. There was Philip Smith. It'll score the run as Metz scores on the play. And the grade team taking the lead now at 5-4. And you have Workman down at 3rd. And Temperio on first. And the great team back in the lead with Brock Schuba at the plate. He'll take the first pitch for ball 1. Brock a double to right field and drove in Temperio back in the 1st inning and popped up to then pitcher Carson Scott in the 3rd inning. Runner going, 1-0 pitch. Misses, no throw there from Carson. Allowing Temperio to get down to 2nd. Ewing's next pitch here to Shuba. Low and inside. Count now 3-0 with first base open. Runners on second and third. Runner ready across for the Gray team here in the top of the fifth. Gray now leads at 5-4. 3-0 pitch. This ball hit high in the air into right field. Moving over, unable to come up with it there was Matthias. And that will score both Workman and Temperios. The runners were going there with 2 outs in the inning. And Shuba got all the way down to third. Now Eli Friend at the plate. And just like that, the Gray lead up to 7-4. First pitch to Eli Friend sent foul on the right side. Friend 0 for 2 today. Flew out to the second baseman Thomas back in the first inning and grounded out 4-3 in the third. The sun really beginning to set right now. Stepping off here, Ewing. Count 0-1 to Eli Friend. Ewing's pitch. And Friend pops this one up. Should go right here to Ewing, who will make the catch to end the inning, but a productive inning for the Gray team as they pick up 3 runs. Now a 7-4 lead for the Gray team over the Red team, who's headed to the bottom of the fifth here on the South Union Township Sports Network. In our live video stream brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group and Agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebley Mahalovan White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys.
They still play 7, right? I think. Okay. Making sure nothing changed.
The Gray team now a 7-4 lead over the Red team, who's headed to the bottom of the fifth. Carson Scott, Parker Hoff, and Aiden Ewing due up here for the Red team. Brock Shuba starting his second inning of work on the mound here for the Gray team. Shuba's first pitch to Carson Scott. Scott sends it foul. Actually deflected off of the fence and rolled to second base. Count 0-1. Scott, an infield single, stole a base and scored a run first time up. Popped up to the shortstop in the second inning, during his second at bat. 0-1 pitch, low in the dirt there from Shuba. Count 1-1 now to Carson. Now the 1-1, Scott sends it foul again. Count out 1-2. Long look in now from Shuba. 1-2 pitch to Scott. Just missed. Count now even at 2-2. Now the 2-2. Breaking ball, barely missed again, and we're full of 3-2. A payoff pitch, Shuba to Scott. Scott a little nubber foul here on the left side. Count remains 3-2. Here we go again, 3-2, Shuba to Scott. Fastball, Scott fouls it up back to stay alive. Shuba really brought the heat there. Now the 3-2 once again. Swing and a miss, strike three. So fun at bat there. And Shuba gets the best of Carson Scott. And for Shuba, that's 4 straight strikeouts. Struck out Edwards, Phillips, Smith, and Thomas. Then the bottom half of the fourth inning. Now strikes out Scott after a long at bat to start this bottom half of the fifth. And now Parker Hoff at the plate. He's had 2 productive at bats so far in this game. First pitch misses high there from Shuba. Hoff walked first time up. And then intentionally got hung up in a rundown between first and second. Allowed Carson Scott to score on the play before he was ruled out at second. And then doubled to left field. And tried to advance down to third after an errant throw. And was out at third in that situation. So he's done a nice job to get on base in this one. Now coming to the plate here with the bases empty and 1 out in the bottom of the fifth and his team down 3. And he's ahead in the count, 3-0. Shuba looking for some strikes. Now time called, and Luke Wilson will talk to Shuba. Now Hoff back in the batter's box. And Shuba's 3-0 here to Parker Hoff. Comes back with a fastball right down the pipe for a strike. Count at 3-1. Three-one on the way. Fouled off again by Parker Hoff. And just like that, the count's full of 3-2. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. So what a comeback there from Brock Shuba. It's now 5 straight strikeouts in this game for Shuba. Retiring Hoff after Hoff was ahead 3-0 in the counts. Now Aiden Ewing coming to the plate. Ewing, an infield single, stole a base and scored a run. First time up, grounded out 6-3 during his second at-bat. First pitch swinging here, and a ground ball that gets through on the left side between Temperio and Johnston into left field. So a 2-out single for Aiden Ewing, breaking up Shuba's streak of 5 straight strikeouts. That'll bring up John Vance. Vance struck out looking first time up. Walked during his second at-bat in the third inning. Coming to the plate here with Ewing on first, and his team down 3 at 7-4. First pitch here to Vance. Pitch ruled a strike, throw down to first. And Eli Friend, the first baseman, almost fell over the back of Aiden Ewing on the slide back. Count 0-1 here to John Vance. 0-1 pitch, and therefore a strike, just like that, 0-2. Runner going, pitch misses high, throw down to second. Go wide of the bag into center field, and here's Ewing heading down to third, and he'll stand up into third base. And the red team has actually scored 3 of their 4 runs. Actually, maybe all 4 in this game with aggressive base running. I don't know if they've had an RBI. No, they have not. All 4 runs scored without an RBI so far in this game for the red team. Next pitch to Vance. Misses there and evens up the count out 2-2. Ewing now on third. Red team down 3. This ball sent foul on the right side by John Vance. And the count 2-2. 2-2 pitch from Shuba. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They're going to have to tag out Vance officially to end the inning. So the red team strands Ewing down at third through 5 innings. It's 7-4 gray over the red here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
pitcher number 2.
I see. Parker Hoff, the new pitcher for the red team, the gray team with J.J. Johnston, Trip Sharp, and Jake Johnson due up. Here in the top half of the 6th inning, Gray leads it 7-4. The first pitch misses inside there to J.J. Johnston. Game scheduled for 7 innings, but could be called after 6 if it gets past an hour and 45 minutes. There's a good chance this game will end after 6. We'll see how quickly this 6th inning moves along. And the red team, who is down 3, would bat in the bottom half of the 6th. Gray team looking for a little insurance. It's a check swing, and what a catch from Noah Lyon. Down at third base. Noah showing some hops there. Retiring Johnston for the first out of the inning. Now Trip Sharp at the plate. Sharp doubled and scored a run in the 2nd inning. Struck out swinging in the 4th. First pitch to Sharp here, fouled off the home plate umpire's mask. Counted 0-1. Again, our first of 2. Nick Barczyk will have the nightcap for you here on the South Union Township Sports Network. 0-1 on the way, swing and a miss. 2 strikes now on Trip Sharp. Now Hoff's 0-2. Here to Sharp. Breaking ball misses high. Count now 1-2. 1-2 pitch. That one came close to clipping Sharp. Two on the way. And Sharp with another nubber, and this one caught by the shortstop Ewing for the 2nd out of the inning. A couple of nice catches there from Ewing and Lyon. 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the 6th. And a 7-4 lead for the gray team over the red team. At the plate now, Jake Johnson takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Johnson, an infield single back in the 2nd inning, struck out swinging in the 4th. A little check swing here, popped up, going right to the pitcher, Parker Hoff, for the 3rd out of the inning. So 1-2-3, top half of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Could be the last chance for the red team if this game is called because of the time limit. It's 7-4, gray over the red, here on the South Union Township Sports Network. And our live stream here today brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and Agent David Hughes. United Bank, Davis & Davis attorneys at law. South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist, SWGI, Uniontown, and Zebly Mahalovin White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Hitters 7, 8, 9 due up here for the red team in the bottom half of the sixth inning. Gray leads at 7-4. It's Matthias, Lyon, and Edwards for the red side. Matthias 0 for 2 in this game. A couple of strikeouts in the second and third inning. Again, we're scheduled for 7. Might be called after 6 due to time. We'll wait and see how quickly this bottom of the sixth inning moves along. So if you're the red team, you want a long inning to score a couple of runs, but you don't want to make it too long. So maybe give yourselves a chance in the bottom of the seventh. But if you get 4 runs, then you'd like to end it. See how this inning shakes out. Brock Schuba still on the mound for the Gray team, starting his third inning of work. First pitch swinging there from Matthias. Ground ball to second. Should be routine. It is. Barrett Schuba to Eli Friend to retire Matthias 4-3 for the first out of the inning. Noah Lyon coming to the plate line. A pair of doubles in this game. Both to right field. Stole a base and scored a run in the second inning. Schuba's first pitch here to Lyon. Little one-hopper. Misses for ball 1. Again, Nick Barczyk will bring you game 2 of our doubleheader. The dark blue team will be in action against, it looks like, the black team. The dark blue and black in the nightcap. And here it's Schuba working a Lyon. And that pitch low and inside. It's a 3-0 count now. The base is empty and 1 out, and the red team down 3. 3-0 pitch. Swing and a miss there from Lyon. They gave him the green light on 3-0. Now the 3-1 on the way. Misses low and inside for ball 4, so a little life for the red team here in the bottom of the sixth, with Alex Edwards coming to the plate. Edwards walked and scored a run in the second inning, struck out looking in the fourth. First pitch here to Edwards, fouled off. Counted 0-1. Long looking now from Schuba. 0-1 to Edwards. Misses high to even up the count at 1-1. Edwards at the plate, Lyon on first. Red team down 3. That one misses high and inside. Count out 2-1. That pitch just missed. Got out 3-1. Nick Barczyk is in the house. Ready for the second game of our doubleheader. Swing and a miss there from Alex Edwards. Count now full 3-2. 3-2 pitch, just missed for ball 4. So now 2 on, 1 out. And the game-tying run at the plate in Devin Phillips-Smith, as the red team starts their 4th trip through the lineup and what could be the final inning of this game. First pitch to Phillips-Smith. Misses for ball 1. And if you're the Gray team right now, you just want some strikes from Brock Schuba. Now the 1-0. And Philip Smith fouling it off. Count now 1-1. Shuba's 1-1 to Philip Smith. Swing and a miss. Count out 1-2. Adam Thomas in the on deck circle. He'd be followed by Carson Scott if they get to him. Fastball missing low. Runners will advance. Lyon down to third. Edwards into second. Count 2-2 to Philip Smith. And a pitch from Shuba. Fastball and a ground ball here to second. Barrett Shuba throws over to first in time to Eli Friend. Will score a run to give Philip Smith an RBI. And cuts the lead now to 7-5. With Adam Thomas now at the plate. Thomas represents the game tying run. Give Alex Edwards now a third. Shuba's first pitch to Thomas, swing and a miss. Thomas grounded out 6-3 back in the first inning, walked and stole a base in the second, and struck out swinging in the fourth. His pitch on the way a little low. Wilson very alert there for the Gray team. Count out 1-1 to Adam Thomas. And therefore a strike, now 1-2. And Carson Scott itching to get an opportunity here in the on-deck circle. Two-strike pitch, staying alive, fouling it off there, Adam Thomas. That pitch misses inside, takes the count now to 2-2. Now Shuba's 2-2. A little bit of a throwaway there, but heading home, and we'll have a play at home plate. And safe at home is Alex Edwards. That cuts the lead now to 7-6. And you'll have a 3-2 count here to Adam Thomas. Three-two pitch, low for ball four. And that'll bring up Carson Scott with Adam Thomas now on first, representing the game-tying run. And Scott at the plate could be the go-ahead run. Shuba's first pitch to Carson Scott, swing and a miss from Carson. Counted 0-1. Scott an infield single, stole a base, scored a run first time up, popped up to the shortstop in the second inning, struck out swinging in the fifth. Shuba's 0-1 here to Scott. Low to even up the count at 1-1. Great team up 7-6. As we work here in the bottom of the sixth game, scheduled for 7, but might be called after 6 due to the time limit they have in place. The second game scheduled at 8 o'clock tonight. Next pitch here to Scott. This is low again. It's a 2-1 count here. Schuba to Carson Scott. Now the 2-1 swing and a miss. Big time cut there. Throw down to second. Could be a close play, but unable to nab it there was Temperio. As Thomas gets in a scoring position, but now Scott must protect the plate with 2 strikes on him. And Scott, a little nubber, sending it foul. Good play there by one of the dark blue players awaiting to play in the next game. Black team marching over too. Getting ready to start their nightcap as soon as this one wraps up. That one misses low, and we're full of 3-2 now. Schuba to Scotts. The game tying run at second base in scoring position. Payoff pitch. Scott stays alive, fouling it off.
Right.
Here we go again, another 3-2 pitch. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, 1-run game. 3-2 on the way. Scott again fouls it off. And back into the parking lot. Now Nick Barchak was going to make a play on it.
If Tony was here, he would have.
Tony was here, he would have caught it. Nick not as nimble. Well, 3-2 again. Schuba to Scott. The way this inning's dragging on, this might be it. 3-2 pitch, and Scott with a hit that gets through on the left side. Rounding third, on his way to the plate is Adam Thomas, and Thomas will tie this game up at 7. With Scott going into second base, where's the ball? Scott's headed down to third. Where's the ball at? The pitcher has it right now. Brock Schuba, and Scott got all the way down to third. And Scott could essentially win the game here for the red team. If he can get around. Red team scored 3 already here in the bottom of the 6th. Now Parker Hoff at the plate. Takes ball 1. Hoff walked and was caught stealing in the first. Double to left field, trying to get down to third on a wild throw. Was gunned out at third in the third and then struck out looking in the 5th. 1-0 pitch to him here. Swing and a miss, and we're even at 1-1. If Scott gets any opportunity down at third, watch for him to try to come home. A 2-step lead off the third base bag. 1-1 pitch low and in the dirt. Good block there from Wilson. Count now 2-1. And the great team has to know that Scott will be running if he gets any opportunity here. 2-1 on the way. Again low, but blocked by the catcher. Count now a 3-1. Aiden Ewing due up next. And Ewing's 2 for 3 today. Three-1 on the way. I guess they call that a strike. Now we're full of 3-2. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So we'll head to the 7th. Tied at 7, or will we? The game is knotted up. We've hit the allotted time.
That's it.
Will they call this a
Yeah. They
end
called it.
result 7-7? Looks like they will. So we will have a tie here at 7. The great team wants to play on. Let's wait and see. What's the What's the ruling here?
Yeah.
Maybe we're not done yet. They're going to let them play another inning. So after 6, we're tied at 7. Gray and red here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Get our live video stream brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialists, SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebley Mahalovan White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. That was going to be it.
You were excited, I could tell. I saw you looking around. Were you worried I wasn't here?
I was looking for you. How long was the interview?
20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Heading now to the top of the 7th, Hayden Metz, Denver Workman, and Luke Wilson due up for the Gray team. This game now tied at 7. And a swing and a miss here from Hayden Metz, who got on via an error last time up. Struck out back in the 2nd inning. Fouls off another one there to fall behind 0-2. Gray team was retired 1-2-3 in the 6th inning. 3 fly ball outs from J.J. Johnston, Trip Sharp, and Jake Johnson. That pitch low and in the dirt, 1-2 now to Hayden Metz from Parker Hoff, starting his 2nd inning of work on the mound for the red team. That one a little inside. Count now even at 2-2. 2-2 on the way. Ground ball here, headed to second. Play made as it's sent over from Thomas to Devin Phillips Smith to retire Metz 4-3. 1 out now in the top of the 7th. Denver Workman coming to the plate. First pitch to Workman. This is low for ball 1. Workman struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. Single to center field and scored a run in the 5th. 1-0 pitch on the way. Workman, ground ball here. Staying busy is Thomas. Throw over to first in time to Phillips Smith. Another 4-3. Outs here in the top of the 7th. Now Luke Wilson coming to the plate. Top of the order here for the Gray team. They start their 4th trek through the lineup. Wilson 0 for 2 with a walk today. Walked last time up in the 5th inning before he was caught stealing. First pitch here. They ruled it low for ball 1. Looked pretty good from here. 1-0 to Luke Wilson. And Wilson swing and a miss. Count now even at 1-1. One on the way. Misses low. Count now 2-1. Hoff's 2-1 pitch. Misses low and inside. Now 3-1. Here to Luke Wilson. Hoff looking for a second straight 1-2-3 inning. Won't get it here. So Wilson walks for the 2nd time in this game. And the Gray team with a base runner here on the top of the 7th with Barrett Schuba coming to the plate. Schuba 0 for 3 today. Couple of strikeouts. Did get down to first and actually scored a run in the 3rd inning. Swings at the first pitch here and ruled just foul down the third base line. Again, Nick Barczyk will bring you the nightcap between the black and the blue teams. Has his lineup card ready already. He's trying to grab the mic between the last half inning break. That pitch misses a little low. Tony Hanul will be back with you tomorrow for more Pony League baseball here from Hutchinson. Mulholland Field. Another one fouled off there from Shuba. Count now 1-2 here to Barrett Shuba. Pitch on the way, and Shuba again fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. That one misses low and outside. Evens up the count at 2-2. This ball popped up. Backing up there, Thomas will make the catch for the third out of the inning. So the great team, Strands Wilson, head of the bottom of the seventh, still tied at 7. Gray and red, Pony League baseball here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Get our live video stream brought to you by the Sprouse Insurance Group in Uniontown and agent David Hughes, United Bank, Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law, South Union Township Supervisors Robert Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon and Jason Scott, Southwestern Gastrointestinal Specialist, SWGI in Uniontown, and Zebly Mahalav and White, Uniontown Business and Bankruptcy Attorneys. Back here for the bottom of the seventh inning. Red team trying to win it. Game tied at 7. Aiden Ewing leading off the inning. Brock Shuba still on the mound for the gray team. First pitch to Ewing. This is low for ball 1. Time of this game approaching 2 hours and 15 minutes. Actually started about 5 till 6. Repositioning now the gray team's defense here a bit. (1-0) Shuba to Ewing. And therefore a strike. Evens up the count at 1-1. Ewing 2 for 3 today. Infield single. Couple of stolen bases. Scored a run in the second. Grounded out 6-3 in the third. Single to left field in the fifth. 1-1 pitch to him here. Low and inside. Counting out 2-1. John Vance and Lucas Mathias also due up here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Fouling one off there is Ewing. We're talking in between innings. Wonder if they'll play an 8th. If we're still tied. Another game scheduled here tonight. It's pitched to Ewing. Misses high. Shuba likes to work from the stretch. Misses inside for ball 4. And the red team with the game-winning run now at first base. And John Vance coming to the plate. Watch for Ewing to get aggressive on the base paths. The red team has got more than half of their runs without RBIs in this one. 4 of their 7, and now almost too aggressive there was Ewing. Shuba's next pitch to Vance, and therefore a strike. Count even at 1-1. Shuba's 1-1 runner going and fouling it off on the right side. Look out there. Everyone escaped damage on that foul ball. Takes the count to 1-2. Ewing got a nice jump, though, off of first. Probably wish Vance didn't swing at that one. Count now 1-2 as they look for a new baseball here for the pitcher, Brock Shuba. Count 1-2. And we'll have our eyes on Ewing down at first. Only about a step lead off the bag right now. Watch for him to go on the pitch. 1-2. Thought about it. A little bit of a pitch out there from Shuba. Count now even at 2-2. Now the 2-2. Hit on the ground. Going to second. Make the play 4-3, but advancing is Ewing down to second. So Ewing now in scoring position, the game-winning run. 1 out here, bottom of the 7th. Lucas Mathias at the plate. Mathias certainly due 0 for 3 in this one. Batting from the number 7 position in the red team's batting lineup. First pitch to Mathias here, misses for ball 1. You'll have Noah Lyon due up next in the on-deck circle, and Lyons reach base safely in every at-bat. Might be calling the whole infield in here. Bring Johnston in from third. See if the gray team has anything up their sleeves here. Ewing about a step and a half lead off of second, Glance back there from Shuba. Pitch on the way, hopping away from the catcher Wilson, and now it might have been a fake drop, and they have Ewing in a rundown. And Ewing in some trouble here, and they'll tag him out for the second out of the inning. And I think that's what Johnston, Shuba, and Wilson were talking about. Wilson was going to fake that he dropped the ball, and they baited Ewing, who got caught stealing for the second out of the inning. Wow. Kind of give the red team a little dose of their own medicine. They're running all over the base paths earlier. That pitch ruled a strike to Lucas Mathias. Shuba's next pitch to Matthias. This one might have been chopped off the plate, going right to first. Eli Friend makes the play 3 unassisted for the 3rd out of the inning. So will we play the 8th?
No, that's it.
Coach is talking it over. We're tied at 7 after 7. I think they're giving the coaches the option here. Keep it right here and see what they decide. Let's see what they're going to decide. We're at about 2 hours and 20 minutes of game time. And they're going to call it here. A tie after 7. Well played game on both sides. The gray and the red team fought hard through 7 innings, and they'll end up tied at 7. Tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott. Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith and his staff. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. Stay tuned for Game 2 of our doubleheader. It's on the way next. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.